So I turn on to this live where they're discussing, the bad Barbie situation. And, basically I turned on there because it was also talking about other topics. But this is one of the topics that they were talking about. And, I heard just a little bit of some stuff she was saying about people, not getting mad at her because she's wearing braids when, black women wearing weaves that don't match their hair or whatever, blah, blah, blah. And some of the callers, now some people in the chat that were like, not feeling what these callers were saying, but I was really bothered by the ignorant callers because I'm like, y'all are sad as fuck, because most of the time it's these black men who are the main ones dogging black women. And I'm not even talking about mixed men, okay, maybe with a white mother. I'm talking about your mama is black, okay, your father is black, and 9 times out of 10 your mama is the one who raised your ass because your father was out here cutting up in the damn streets, okay? But it's always the black woman that get dogged out by their own, and I don't understand it. I do not understand it. And you know what? Maybe it's not for me to understand. Maybe I just need to know that, it's some self-hatred as black men out here that got the Willie Lynch syndrome, that are really sad and pathetic, and that's something that's on them, and it's nothing that you should understand, because I don't have that type of hate. You know what I mean? It's really sad when and I'm speaking on some black men, not all black men are like this, but the black men who are self-hating, they don't put this much energy to their black father. Come from this type of black woman that you speak of, all right? And it's like, your sisters, what about them? Do you not care about how your sisters feel? Do you not care how your aunties feel? It just doesn't make sense. And just to educate the dumb black men out there, don't realize that black women also have good hair, okay? First of all, if your hair is healthy and, not breaking, that's considered good hair. But also, taking it a step further, taking it into their own definition, hair down your back, texture-wise, I have plenty of people in my family that's like that. My grandmother has hair down her back. My mother has hair down her back. So it's not about, like black women going to get these different grades of hair and putting in their hair and being something that they're not. You have black women that actually do grow hair down their back, and they also have good texture hair. You also have white women doing it. You know what I'm saying? White women wear weave. I remember back in the day seeing infusions in Britney Spears' hair. Okay? White women are now wearing like units and stuff like that. So miss me with the hair stuff, okay? Because we can grow hair. We can grow hair. You know what I'm saying? White women, other races, they want their lips to be fuller like black women. They want their asses to be bigger like black women. They want the characteristics to be like black women, okay? But you don't hear black men dogging them for wanting to look like us. But you hear them trying to speak on our hair. And there are some black people that do produce blonde hair. There are some black people that produce different colored eyes as well, okay? There are plenty of black people that have good textured hair, okay? There's plenty of black people out here that have long hair down their back. And then it was another guy on there who was talking about black women and their attitudes and saying how all these other races want everything except for our attitudes, as if we don't hear about their fucking attitudes and them plotting on people to get their insurance money. I swear, People feel like, okay, black women, we are the worst, and we are not. You look in the news and you can see people with their fucked up ass stories, which is so messed up because, again, I don't judge a black man I don't judge black men for what a group of black men might be out here doing, might be robbing, selling drugs, this, that, and the other, or deadbeats. That does not classify for every single black man. I think it's pathetic when black men come to us like this as if they just walking around here perfect. All right? But one thing that these other races can have, especially the ones who think they're winning, think they're doing better than us, they can have their deadbeat ass. Because what I noticed, it does not matter what race the girl is, his ass, if you get the wrong one, isn't sticking around. Okay? And he can say, oh, okay, black women got attitudes. Well, what about the ones that go to other races and they still leave they ass? It's not us, it's you. And I just find it crazy. Women who think they're better than us because, some of our men don't want to be with us. Let me tell you something. You're not winning. What you are winning. Well, that's not a win. What you're getting is a man who do not like himself, okay? And I don't care. You don't ever want that. You don't ever want a man who has self-hate in him, all right? You also do not want a man who wants an easy woman and consider you easy because you don't give him attitude. Because the reason why they want an easy woman is so they can dog you the fuck out, so they can treat you however, and they don't have to hear your mouth. And that's what people need to remember before we get to acting like you won something, because you didn't win anything but a damn headache. Because if you look around, you notice that it's now a lot of single mothers that are white women right now. So y'all didn't add it to that population. And black men want to act like it's the black woman, but now when they go to these other races, they're doing them the same way. So clearly it's not us, it's them. And that's sad. People are laughing at you when you tear down your own people, okay? Other races are looking at you. And they might not do it directly in your face, but you lose respect when you put it out there that you don't care about yourself. And that's exactly what it is. You're showing that you have self-hate, and it's not cute. It's not a good look. And you're actually making yourself look crazy when you sit here and try to tear down where you come from. So, take it how you want to take it, but I just think it's sad and pathetic when a person can't love themselves and, whatever, and have to tear down other people around them. I think it's very sad in our community that we have a few, people that pretty much have this self-hate thing. And, other communities have it. I know a Hispanic guy that wouldn't date his own people. Turned out he was a fucking weirdo. He was. So what does that say about you? Anybody who will not date their own people, who disrespect their own people, it's something about you that's not right. I don't know.